Hi guys, and here we have it, first little peek at Arma 3 Dayz. When I first heard about this, I was a little bit worried about the standalone. Arma 3 Dayz, that's better than Arma 2 and a little bit of take on fucking ride on lawnmowers, whatever it is he's using. So I've spawned in at Kamenka. I think the only thing to do is head north. It soon becomes apparent that standalone may have nothing to worry about, as long as it gets its anti-hacks in order. The same goes for this mod, I guess. Was literally my first 5 minutes of spawning. As I say, maybe they'll sort it out. Now, when I respawn, I'm somewhere near Balota. I'll go into this barn and have a quick look at the inventory system. So essentially, all the stuff that you can loot is on the left. You see the Enfield. You just pick it up, drag it to the right. That's you done. And remember guys, from what I've seen, this is essentially what you're going to get in the standalone. Now as I leave the barn, it appears I've pressed a button that you're not allowed to press. My guy's auto-running with his arm flapping in the wind. I try all sorts. I guide myself left, tilt right, nothing. So I'm on auto-run for about 10 miles. Then I realise what you have to do. Sit down, and then salute. Seems to solve it. So once I've fixed my guy's directional orientation, for want of a better phrase, I head to Balota. And out of nowhere, a pickup truck turns up. Yo, dude. You don't have any eyes, by the way. So we'll make it to the Balota airfield and have a quick look round, see if there's any loot. Strangely, there's not a lot. And I see my guy, the guy that picked me up, stood on top of the ATC. Looks a little bit precarious up there. Hopefully you can read the chat below, but if you can't, basically he tells me to take the truck. It's too loud for him, which I can kind of understand. Okay, you're not going to jump off there, are you? So I leave Balota and I head to what usually would be the military tents just on the roadside, but they're not there. The military tents in Stari aren't there either, so obviously they have to be put in. I head up to Cherno. I have a quick drive round. So Cherno looks like it should, except a lot prettier. Getting a few frame drops as I come in here, probably running at about 30 FPS. It's not too bad really, 20 people on the server, it seems perhaps all it can cope with at the moment. I've got some issues with the inventory system, it doesn't save, so they give you a tent to save your stuff. Your bandaging's a little bit of an issue, I'll cover that later. You don't eat or drink, that's not working either. But essentially, it's quite playable. Seeing as I've been gifted this vehicle, seems a shame not to head north to the northwest airfield, so that's where I go. And as I said, you spawn with a tent, and you're always going to get the odd inventive person. Now, as I said, there's an issue with the bandaging. You can't just bandage yourself by right clicking. You have to drop the bandage, pick it back up, and then you can bandage yourself. Normally you'd expect a little bit of PvP in one of my vids by now, but there's none of that happening. The server's dumped most of the players, including me, out to the lobby. This keeps my character, when I come back in, I'm still at the Northwest Airfield, so it's got some sort of hive system going. I'll just show you here what the zombies look like when they move, and the fact that you can actually shoot them. So that's about it, guys. And in summary, this thing's got potential. I'm going to be keeping my eye on it, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more footage for you soon.